Hello and welcome to Dad Got This. And today we're going to review this Shark robot vacuum. And at this point in the video, I would normally tell you some sort of dad joke about vacuums, but they all sucked. Just to be upfront, Shark Ninja sent me this vacuum because I asked for it. I wanted this thing. And I didn't have to pay for it. I don't have to send it back. However, they didn't sponsor this video. They're not paying for this video. They don't get any input on the video. Anything I say in the video is my own opinion. So take that information and factor it in as you may. In this cooking channel experience that I have, I make a mess. I make a big mess, and I don't want to clean that mess all the time. And if I can have a robot clean that mess for me, why wouldn't I do that? So that's what this thing does. This is going to clean the floors, it's going to mop them, it's going to vacuum them, it's going to dock itself, it's going to do all kinds of cool stuff for me. Hopefully. I've never used it. I don't know really much about it. We're just going to go into this blind. I just know I wanted it. We have a quick start guide. Captain American shield. This is the robot. Don't worry, we're getting there. I don't know about you, but I love a peel. There's just something satisfying about pulling those things off. Mop attachment.
You enjoying this video? Well, there's a few simple things you can do to help me out. 1, you could subscribe if you're not already. 2, you could give the video a like and hit that bell. All right?
This is our base station. This is where it's going to charge itself. It's going to empty itself. I mean, we're living in the future here. Now, I know if you're like me, when you were a kid, you were promised flying cars by this point in your life. We may not have flying cars, but we do have those little robots that'll clean your house like they had in The Fifth Element.
Look at all these little things. So busy now. Notice how each one is useful.
Yeah, hopefully they can save my life if something happens, unlike the bad guy, Zorg. Getting off topic. Side brushes so it can spin and attack dirt from the sides. An additional mopping pad. The real reason we're here, folks, the robot. I mean, the amount of peels on here are... Ooh, it spins like a lazy Susan. And there you have our Shark Robot Vac 2-in-1 Mop and Vac. Probably know the actual model number. This is the Shark Matrix Plus 2-in-1 system. It's a vacuum. It's not supposed to be flashy. Very Vader looking. I like that. I'm a Star Wars guy. It'd be rude to call it Vader because he's not a droid. I'm trying to think of an evil droid. We're gonna call this IG-11, the assassin droid, because it's gonna assassinate and kill all the dirt in my house. Welcome, IG-11, to the Dad Got This family. Okay, let's read our quick start guide and see what we have to do. Set up base and landing mat, remove protected film, snap together. Oh, okay, so the Frisbee is a landing mat. I guess that's how it knows where to go. Place the base in a location with strong Wi-Fi, so this needs my Wi-Fi. Attach the side brushes, place the robot on the base, download the app. What's included? The robot dock, self-empty dustbin. Oh yeah, this empties itself. You don't have to empty it all the time. It empties itself into this, and then you just empty this every once in a while. Super nice. A mopping pad, the landing mat, the Vac and Mop dust bin, a Vac Mop bottle. So I guess this is just a regular dust bin, and then you've got the Vac and Mop dust bin. So we're gonna swap this out, and it looks like very simple to attach. It just slides in, I assume. Get it until it clicks. We are clicked, and now we have to install the side brushes. To do so, we're gonna flip this guy over, and we should find connection area. There is a piece right here. You'll see it's like a little square right there. And if you look on your side brush, there's a little square. I'm gonna guess it just snaps right on. Yes. I guess this is an additional bonus backup side brush for if it ever gets busted. Bad boy back over. Pretty much it. Now we gotta go figure out where this thing's gonna live.
And at this point, we're just going to go ahead and download the app. You get this cool little Shark Clean graphic that comes up. And we're going to step through all the instructions. You go ahead and hit pairing, follow the instructions. It's going to ask for Bluetooth access. and then just do what it says. It's going to find your robot, and then it's going to want to see your Wi-Fi. Give it the Wi-Fi, it's going to go through some connections and set everything up. Once it's done, it gives you the option to name your robot. I like some of theirs, they're pretty funny, but we're going to stick with our IG-11 that we picked, and that's it. Now it says it's ready to go. Give it access to notifications, and boom.
My first run for the vac is gonna do an explore run. I need to have 50% battery on it. I don't have that yet. So we're gonna let that thing charge for a little while. In the meantime, I kind of have some cleaning to do. I need to clear any areas of the floor that I need it and I want it to be able to explore so that it can map the house. I need to pull up any kind of obstacles, shoes, cooking appliances that I may be storing on the floor right now. So I need to get all of that stuff out of the way so it can do a really good, like, mapping of the house, of the rooms that I want it to be able to clean. That took a little longer than I wanted, but everything is pretty much picked up. I've closed off the doors to any rooms I don't want it to go into. Let's set IG-11 off on its initial run. We are at 50% charge. I'm ready to start building your map. We're gonna hit get started. You'll be able to customize it, okay. We've done that, we've done that. Let's go. I've spent some time with it, moved it around, figured out how to use it, kind of did all the stuff in the apps. If I had one complaint about the Shark Matrix 2-in-1 Duo, it's the documentation. I don't know, maybe I threw something out in the box that I didn't find, but this is all you get. You get your little quick start guide, which says place it, push it in, download the app, and then you have this, which basically tells you nothing. There very, very little information on how to figure out how to mop. There's just not a lot of documentation. It almost like it assumes that you're gonna know how to do everything. And the app's step-by-step instructions could probably be improved. It lets you do some things, but it doesn't let you do everything or tell you how to do everything. So if I'm giving a suggestion to Shark, it's improve the documentation that comes with the unit. Give me a more in-depth manual to really show me how I have to use it so you don't have to go search out a video. But you don't have to worry about that because you have my video and I'll show you exactly everything that I stumbled through and figured out how to do. Let's go over a few things, just tips and tricks first that I got from this thing. One, check your cabinet heights. I have a couple of end cabinets here in my dining room and one of them, this thing went under perfectly. The other one, it was just at the height where it got stuck. Cool thing is, it told me it was stuck. It sent me a notification and was like, hey, I'm stuck. Can you come get me? And you can also do find robot and it'll tell you where the robot is. It's pretty neat. But this was just wedged underneath the cabinet. So I actually had to take the feet of the cabinet, take everything out, raise the cabinet a little bit to give this the height that it needs to be able to get up there. I could have also set it and changed the room size and made it a no-go zone where it tells it don't go there after the map is made, which is cool. But I kind of think it's neat that this can go underneath my cabinet and clean it. So I wanted it to be able to get under there. So I did the work and I lifted it. Now, a few other things that it does not tell you in either of those books that I showed you. So right now I have the vac attachment in. You just pinch at the front. There's two little things right here. You pinch them and you can pull the vac attachment out. This is the mop attachment. Now, you're supposed to have a pad underneath here. It doesn't tell you how to switch the pad. It came with one on it, but it doesn't tell you how to switch it. Really easy to figure it out. There is a little groove right here built into this, like a pipette, and it just slides in on one end. You're gonna go ahead and take it, slide it into that little groove right here. Then it flips over. And there's a little piece of Velcro.
Check my dustbin. Error number 9.
It's mad that it doesn't have a dustbin. So there's a little piece of Velcro that goes right there. Perfect. Let me put the dustbin back in so it's not mad. It also just sent me a notification, hey, there's a problem with a dustbin. Here's your mop. To open this dustbin section is right here. That is to open the dustbin. You just kind of pinch. There's really no, you don't have to compress it. You just pull up and that'll open the dustbin. This is not where your cleaning liquid goes. You can see it's open at the back. You might make the mistake, I don't know who would do this, and just think, oh, open that in, pour it out, and liquid just starts running out because you didn't really look to see how it was constructed and figure that, oh, yeah, that's not where the liquid goes. Okay, so you close that back up. If you want to pour liquid in here, there's a little flip top right there. This is where the cleaning liquid goes. It came with a little bit of Shark Mop liquid. You can use this, you can use just straight water. I'm sure you could use water and vinegar or any other pH neutral or special floor cleaner that you like. You can put a little bit in, a little bit of water, fill that up to the max line, close that bad boy down. You've got filters that slide in and out, which is nice. And then you can set this thing off to mop. Mopping. Mopping will not automatically empty the dustbin. So if you're in mop mode, it's not gonna go back to the unit and empty the dustbin for you. You have to empty the dustbin when it gets full, yourself. So you can't just, I think, leave this in mop mode and let it kind of go every once in a while and mop. I'm gonna treat mopping as like a special thing. Do it every once in a while. I'll pop the mop attachment in, I'll let it do a mop run at night, and then boom, switch back to the dustbin for my normal daily cleans. I've set this up with a schedule to clean every day at 9 a.m. So every day at 9 a.m., IG11 is gonna go out and do its rounds, do a quick vacuum of everything in the house, come back, empty itself, boom, good to go. Speaking of mopping, how is the mopping performance? It actually does a pretty good job for a basic mop. So all it's basically doing is dropping a little bit of water, dragging that pad across the thing, and kind of squeegeeing it off as it goes. It's gonna get light dust and things like that. Now, if you've got stains or food particles you've dropped on the floor, like really big dark spots or something, on a regular mop run, it's not gonna get that, even if you set it to max. There's 3 settings, eco, normal, and max setting, which is the amount of suction it does when it's mopping. Even if you set it to max, it didn't get those spots for me. Now, they do have this really cool mode called Matrix Clean. And you basically pick a section on the mat. It looks like a 6x6 or something like that. I wish you could make it a little bit bigger. That'd be nice, but you pick a section on the map, you put it where you want it, and you tell it Matrix Clean that area. It takes about like 10 minutes, and it really kind of goes back and forth, spins, swirls, moves. It does a whole bunch of stuff. And I set it off in front of my stove area and refrigerator area where I had some really bad stains from food and stuff from cooking. And it picked it up, did a really good job. So if you've got troubled areas, you set it to matrix mode, you clean that area. Normal mop's just gonna get the basic dust and everything off your floor better than just a vacuum. Vacuuming, it picked up a lot. I was very surprised by how much was in the bin after just one run, and we keep our house pretty clean, which is nice. We all have allergies in my house. My wife in particular and my daughter are kind of allergic to dust. So the fact that this is just gonna keep that dust level down is gonna be great for us. As far as like obstacle avoidance, it's great. It goes around things wonderfully. And I mean, these wheels are beefy. And this thing rolled over. I have like a little side table next to my sofa. It has like a metal base. It rolled right over that base. I thought for sure it was getting stuck on it. Nope, just rolled over the base, started going, and went through. I was shocked. These wheels are beefy and it will roll over things. It goes over edges of carpets, no problem. I have a little rug in the middle of the room. I have little rugs at the front of the doors. Bumps right up over them, keeps going, no problem. It's tough to stop IG11. It's an assassin droid. It's going after dirt. I love that it's got an app. I love all kind of techie and internet connected stuff. So it's great. Battery power is good. It has plenty of battery to go all throughout my house, do its entire cleaning run, and make it back to the dock without having to recharge in between. Really nice. I absolutely enjoy this thing. It's crazy to say that about a vacuum, but I do. I've always wanted a robot vacuum. It's the future. I can now just let it do its thing and I don't have to manually sweep all the time. It's great. If you're interested in picking up one, I'm gonna throw a link down in the description. It is an affiliate link. If you use it, it helps me out. I would appreciate it. Do all the likey, subscribe stuff. Maybe share this video out to a friend if you're interested in that kind of stuff, or you think maybe they want a robot vacuum. Yeah, let them know. Dad got this. So that's gonna do it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it showed you how to use this and was helpful to you. Dad may tell horrible dad jokes, review robot vacuum cleaners, but one thing Dad will never do is an outro. So that's it. Bye.
This episode of Dad Got This was brought to you by our producers. Thank you very much.
Review robot vacuum cleaners. Dad may tell horrible dad joke. Dad may tell horrible dad jokes. Review successful vacuum cleaners.